Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy as we are playing with Memnon in this historical gameplay style, as you can tell by the dullness of colors compared to what we had in the mythos. What are we going to be doing today? Well, I've taken a look around the Isles and around the nearby regions, not only the Isles, trying to put a plan together. We are still at war with this faction to the south here, and they give us an interesting bonus once we raise their settlement, and that is +2 to reinforcements for each unit the next time we call in reinforcements. A very interesting bonus. So once we would raise one of these cities, what would happen is that if we were to call troops from Napata, for example, instead of 2 units of tribesmen, we would get 4. Instead of 1 unit of hunters, we would get 3. Instead of 1 unit of these two-handed spearmen, we would be getting 3. Very interesting bonus, a very good way to bring in and reinforce your armies quickly and even give you something in the recruitment pool in order for you to keep pushing forward. And that is a nice difference between playing with Memnon and playing with the Amazons, as you will most likely, or I will most likely in this case, lose plenty of these early troops while fighting some of the tougher battles which we might encounter later on, but we would be able to bring fresh ones to the battlefield. We were not upgrading these troops at all. The only way that we could do this going forward is to unlock regions and bring in some better troops, better quality troops, or heavier troops. And thus, my plan is to go up here to the north and to engage with this faction, the faction of Triopion. They have allies, this other faction of Anteada, here to the west. And the way I am going to engage with them is by going up here. We are going to attack this village, we're going to raise and get the +2 to reinforcements. Then we're gonna move towards the south, get the stone, which we do not need at the moment, but we will need it in the future when we start upgrading some of our buildings. And finally, my main goal here is to get to this city in order to get 450 favor to Athena. The reason why is because it will put her into the celebrated category, this middle one, and thus give us the bonus Mentor of Heroes. What does that mean? Well, we're getting 40% to melee attack of spear units, giving us some much needed damage to our spear units from Egypt and to our two-handed spear units. On the other side, we're also getting 40% to melee defense of shielded units. We do have a bunch of them on our infantry, and this will also give us bonuses to our weakest units, our tribesmen, thus making them slightly stronger in battle, and it will provide us with a much needed bonus, I would say, in engaging with some of the nearby factions. But the main focus of why I'm going for Athena is that +4 to recruit rank of heroes. The way I'm thinking about it is once we're getting this bonus and reach this city, I will be recruiting our second warband. We will be recruiting a new hero, and thus getting those +4 to rank, giving us a bonus start in our next army. We could go then to their allies, to the other faction which will be engaging us most likely, if not we will be attacking them either way, in order to get the food, which would mean that we can reinforce the secondary army very quickly. Go to the north, get another +2 reinforcements, and at that point probably engage with this other faction here. Go with one army towards this village, go with the other army towards this extra food, and from then on out we shall see. But that is the plan for today. Okay, well, first things first, let's go in the water. I'm not gonna be recruiting any units just yet, because we don't need to waste the food since we can recruit troops instantly. Going over the water here would give us some attrition, and since replenishment is very poor this early on, let's also go here to Poseidon and do a prayer. I would say that the fact that we have immune to deep seas attrition when we don't even have any favor with Poseidon is something that I would personally would have balanced out, because this is a very strong effect, so I would put this effect at least at respected level, so that you have to invest a bit into Poseidon before you get what I would be considering the best thing about having him on your side, right? But we're just gonna do a prayer here, lose a bit of the gold, a bit of the food, but that is totally fine. Since we can only call one reinforcement per turn, I will be calling reinforcements from Napata first, and during the next turn we'll be calling reinforcement from Sais, just to get a few more infantry units, a few more spear units on our side. As far as javelins or ranged troops go, I feel like we have enough, but maybe we will bring in a few more javelins or something. And that's it for this turn. The prayer has been answered, so that means we're not taking any attrition.
Landfall.
We are not able to reach this region just yet. Let's see, if I do this, we cannot recruit any troops, but that will be fine, as we will be attacking them during the next turn. We are going to take some penalties here, even though this faction is friendly with us. We are going to take some penalties here from us trespassing. Still, should be fine. Sais, let's call reinforcements.
By the might of distant lands.
We'll end the turn again. Oh, so this is Sarpedon. Allies on distant shores. Gift 150 gold or more to Lycia. This is Lycia, yeah, with Sarpedon, in a single trade. For mighty Zeus, ordain friends along the path for the godlike Ethiops, lest their strength falter. One does well to cultivate friendship, especially in foreign lands. The Egyptians speak of a great merchant king named Sarpedon who has cultivated trade agreements as far south as Memphis and Mesopotamian Susa. As an ally of the House of Troy, the Lycian ruler will surely be welcome a gesture of friendship from Ethiopia, and in time is bound to return the favor in kind. So we would get Lycian friendship. Sarpedon is a shrewd merchant, but even he knows that allies are beyond barter. Minus 15% to construction cost of all horde buildings, plus 4 to horde growth, and plus 100% to administration efficiency for enacting royal decrees for 8 turns. That is great. That is absolutely great. Let's go in this region. Let's go to him.
Make a sacrifice to honor my divine father.
So we will do a single barter, and I will give him 150 gold. We don't have more than that, so we're not gonna worry about giving him more.
All.
There we go. Allies on distant shores. Now in 2 turns we will be getting extra growth. Let's recruit some troops here.
We will stop here.
I will bring 2 spears. I will bring 2 of these tribesmen and the 2-handed spears. And we could bring 1 more unit, and I believe I'll bring another javelin at the moment. I prefer javelins over slingers, to be honest. I think I will prefer archers over all of them.
Memnon of Ethiopia.
Yeah, there's nothing else that I want to do, so let's declare war. Their ally has joined them, which is good.
Time to test our skill.
Yeah, in this situation I don't really want to fight, I don't need to fight it. This weapon right here, this is called the Kopesh. I did a quick Google before the episode, because it stayed in my mind, the curiosity of this weapon. I did remember some elements about it, but I didn't remember all of them. So this one is slightly curved in order to use this internal part, right? This is sort of like a hook where it could grab the weapon. You could use it in order to grab the weapon or the shield and drag it off, or somehow to hook the opponent's hand. And the sharp side is only on this exterior curved blade, so it's only on the exterior. That is used to cut, and the rest is mostly used as a hook. Very interesting weapon overall. Very different than the flags that we have in Dacia, in Thracia. What are we going to get here? I think I'm going to go with this, with regroup, to get a bit more replenishment rate. Yes.
Leave no place to hide.
I'm going to take a bit more replenishment as we start going south.
Will be pleased.
Plus 3 happiness in the local province, very useless item.
My honor guides me.
Can I sell them? Was that something that you could do? I don't think you can. I'm going to remove the item just because I don't see a use in having it. Okay, we'll be going into the encampment stance. Does the encampment stance do anything?
A courageous victory.
Memnon armies do not gain extra replenishment when encamped. Well, they are overseas troops, so it makes sense. But he does gain minus 20 to fatigue in battle if we are defending. And also some extra morale. Okay, so that is the main bonus we get with him. As far as the level up goes, we can bring in some better units, and I would definitely want that for our hero. We could get some staff bearers, which would be good. Very heavy damage. We've seen them in battle and know how strong they are. Then we could either get some battle speed or some armor piercing damage for the hero unit. Or we could go on the other side, get a really strong unit because they have those big shields and a bit of extra armor. There is something to be said about having your hero as a very defensible unit, right? You don't want to lose your hero in battle in a historical setting. But I believe I want to be a bit more aggressive instead. So we're gonna go with staff bearers. We're gonna use Memnos as a more aggressive unit. Good, another mission has been completed. I think I have to change the troops? No, it's been changed automatically. Great. And they do have Vanguard deployment, so that's another bonus there. We'll end the turn. Sarpedon is following us, and he's going to be expanding his settlements. Evidently, the Danaans will wage war at any stage, so we can declare no support, decide later, or support the Trojans. We will be supporting the Trojans, is in our objective.
This may improve both our situations.
Make it work. What would you would take from us a lot of bronze in order to get a non-aggression pact, but I would like to do that for the moment. We have a nice treaty with them where we can move within their lands without getting penalties. Okay, we have a battle on our hands. These troops, they were in forced march, meaning that they start tired. That, I believe, also reduces the attack rate. Or maybe not, maybe it's just morale. I thought that it also reduced attack rate, but maybe that was in a different game. It's giving us balance chances that we will win. I'm not sure about that. We might be losing a tribesman or two, but we should be fine. These spears are the ones that I'm most worried about. I could start right here and engage them as soon as the battle starts, which, to be honest, might not be bad. I think I will just do that. I will put 4 of our spears to the right, maybe 5. Let's bring 5 of them. We'll bring 5 of our spears here to the right. And I will take these tribesmen here, together with Memnon. We will bring the other tribesmen to the right, together with these other staff bearers. And have a lot of support. Okay, these have. The slingers do not have, apparently, vanguard deployment. It's interesting. Then I'm going to support these other troops using the archers and the slinger. And that's about it. Yeah, we will also be mixing. Let's also mix some of these two-handed spears here.
I shall not falter. King of Ethiopia.
Start battle. Let's move in. Move in. Javelins. Yeah, I really want them to engage some of these units. Let's target the hero first, maybe. I will give one of these units some extra attack. Okay. Let's go forward here as well. Okay, we're getting closer to breaking them, I would say. Maybe I should be bringing... Let's bring some of them on this side. Right, we're bringing javelins on this side in order to target the young spears. Great. Let's attack the hero. Nice. A bit of a bonus there. Can target these young spears. It is a bit difficult. We're pushing through, however, it's very difficult. I'm not sure I've picked the right way to do this, but I am just hoping that I could break them soon. Losing currently, okay. Well, it shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to break them soon. We're definitely breaking them here. Done. Move forward. You, let's bring you forward. Let's bring these slingers forward here. Try to target these young spears. Okay. Here we're still fighting. But they are bringing here soon. Great, 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 great. There's only one more unit here. Great. They're broken. They're broken. Let's move forward. Target these young spears more than anything else. You go forward towards these slingers. We'll probably have to target these young spears in a charge, as the rest of them will be running. I'm trying to taunt these slingers to stay here, to stay put. Okay. I'm going to bring Memnon from the side. I'm going to try to do sort of a flank attack. Great. We've broken them. Is there any troop here that has not broken? No. Move forward. You target the slingers.
For duty and honor.
You
Consider it done.
just go in.
Use them. Craftsman.
Have a tribesman focus on that unit. We'll keep following them.
Craftsman.
Go forward here. Let's bring you over this side. We've taken a lot of damage here, useless damage, by not paying attention. I'll have one of these spears stay on the spearmen, make sure that they break.
I will do my duty.
Okay, you are depleted, let's keep you behind.
As commanded. Attack them.
Let's attack the hero. I'll bring Memnon to flank.
Glory away.
You go here.
Make them pay.
I guess I will engage these spears as well. Bring reinforcement if necessary. You attack there, you attack over here.
Make them suffer. Slay them all. I shall not falter.
Memnon is taking some range damage, which I hate.
Destined for immortality.
We are taking a lot of range damage. We shouldn't stay in the area to take all of this missile damage.
Pharaoh's name. For glory.
You will soon hold the enemy's victory.
Yeah, we have taken 20 losses there from these ranged troops, so we'll have to be very careful with Memnon.
Pride of Ethiopia.
Some of their troops have returned,
I'm dead.
which is annoying.
King of Ethiopia.
Okay, keep going forward here. Let's have these troops engage with the hero.
To victory. Consider it done. As commanded.
Let's attack with Memnon, his hero. Let's distract the rest of these spears with this hero. Hey, you keep going forward. Quick attack here. Let's bring you in the middle of the city as well. Maybe one unit of spears can engage with these slingers, which are still full. His hero has broken and is running
Your
away.
warriors have been routed.
Let's reposition Memnon here. I will be retreating him.
As you wish. As commanded.
The enemy has
Maybe
lost the
even
victory
focus
point.
on this hero.
For Pharaoh.
And that's it. Whew. Hero is down.
Victory is close enough to taste.
This was a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. Still, I feel like we've done well enough. I might have to call in some reinforcements, like fuse some of these tribesmen. Especially since we are going down towards besieging. I am going to take now the push on, just to get that extra
I
damage.
have honed my skills.
The reason why I am doing that is because I will want extra damage if maybe he has another hero ready to attack us.
We will stop here.
Now, let's take a look at home. From Napata we would get 4. As you can see, we are getting the bonus from calling in reinforcement just because we've raised the city earlier, which gave us +2, and it's showing us over here. Do I want spears or do I want tribesmen? I will call in the tribesmen. The fact that they are expendable, I feel like it's giving us a lot of value. So we will merge all of these tribesmen here.
Memnon, servant of Egypt.
The rest of them I feel like they could recoup. Maybe even these spears we can merge. Right?
Stone's protector.
And thus over here we can now bring another one of those spears, and we can bring a bunch more of the tribesmen. And now we're back and running. Their experience, they're not getting a whole lot of experience, I would say, in battle generally speaking. Terrifying could be good, -30 to morale. I feel like that could be useful in battle. Okay. And this is our next target. And as soon as we have this, we could recruit a new hero and then go towards Halicarnassus and Kos.
That is not possible.
During the next turn, we'll also get the extra growth. Then we're gonna go for the price of mercy. Yeah, we're going this way. Getting extra income from raising cities probably a good idea. And then we shall probably get gold. We would need also to focus on light units. Yeah, this is for chariots. Let's see. Horses. Over here we have the medium infantry. Don't really see a lot of bonuses or any bonuses here for light infantry, except for these ones, which do cost... Ooh, they do cost some food, but 15 melee defense and another 18 melee attack to light infantry this early on might be the way to go. There are a lot of food regions, most likely in these areas. It's from what I remember from the Amazon campaign, and I believe that that might be the case for this campaign as well. Sarpedon, he keeps expanding, and that is absolutely great for us. We are giving our allies a lot more strength. Yes, next bonus. Do we need the resources? Let's go this way. Yeah, let's try to unlock these, reducing the cost of Egyptian units by 15%. That could be helpful. And then if we could get some of these bonuses as soon as possible, I feel like probably the best way forward, right? Okay. Let's move closer to the city. We definitely will have to besiege it. He has only one unit and he was recruiting, only one hero and he was okay. Maybe we don't have to besiege it. We could take some losses here, that is for sure. But this turn we also have +7 to melee attack and melee damage. We have some extra morale. And yeah, they're losing some morale as well. But the amount of units that he has here, even though we're gonna take a lot of damage from the siege, from the towers that he has, we're gonna take damage either way. If we're waiting until we have some battering rams next turn, it's not gonna change much. We're still gonna take a lot of damage. So I feel like fighting on the walls is probably the better choice here. This city is very small. It's probably a level 1 city. If we are attacking from this side, he's not getting a whole lot of help. On this side there's not a whole lot of space, but I am thinking that probably splitting up might be good here for us, even as a small distraction. So we could leave around here, let's say that we are going to leave this two-handed clubman with a few units, just because I do not want the towers to damage them. Probably a good idea. I don't want to leave some tribesmen on this side. We will have these spearmen and these other tribesmen on this side. Yeah, I guess we'll have to split even more. Something like this. In siege attacks, the hero will have, I would say, that the hero will have a lot of trouble, because the unit does not have a shield. So whenever we're engaging it, we want to make sure that his towers are mostly obsolete, I would say. Otherwise the damage would be too large. I am not gonna attack with these javelins as we don't have a lot of troops, but I will attack with the slingers. His heroes are on the wall, And thus I'm not gonna engage them just yet.
Push on! King of Ethiopia!
How far do the towers reach? About here, okay. I am waiting for them to redeploy. Once they've moved at least 1 or 2 units away over here, we are going to start attacking here as well. Good. His hero is also moving now. Let's get the tribesmen on the wall. Let's bring our javelins forward to start attacking his units. Probably focus all of our javelins, all of our archers over here. Great. Now we can bring our hero up the wall as well. With our slingers, we're gonna engage these spears. Let's also bring these tribesmen up the walls. You engage here, you engage over to the right. You engage with their heroes. Yes, I like that idea. The walls have been emptied. Let's bring some units on the other side. Let's give you a bit of strength. I could even taunt him. Maybe? Maybe not yet. They're doing weird movements on the wall. I'm not sure exactly how they want to engage. But we are taking some damage in the process. We're capturing the gates. Great. Don't mind if I do. Apparently they've moved away a lot. I am totally happy to get in through the gates instead of anything else. Okay, apparently these spears are returning, so let's get them engaged.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, we'll attack. We'll attack their hero. How much rage do we need for this? 75. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, let's bring this javelin forward as well.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Yes, we know. Well, let's stay on his troops. The other hero is moving through the city. That is totally fine by me. Hey, let's engage this army.
Ethiopian archers! For duty and honor! For Egypt!
Come on, Memnon. I want you to get the terrifying ability and make sure that we are making his unit run away.
You have captured the gates.
Great. Awesome. So now we're not taking any more damage here. We can move inside the city. Probably even harm this hero.
Overrun them!
I cannot do terrifying now. Oh, because we are climbing. So while all of our units are still climbing, we cannot use abilities. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I guess it works.
My blade will be your aid.
Let's do terrifying on this militia. I will also give some extra bonuses to these front units.
Immortality.
Let's taunt. Apparently we cannot. Go after their hero.
Your destiny is already.
You fight here.
O King Memnon, fight with valor! Ethiopians attack!
Okay. This unit will go after their skirmishers if they can without going through too many troops. No, they cannot. Good, we've taken down one of their heroes. These two militia units will go after the skirmishers as we are breaking the rest of their units. We're done here. Let's go after his hero. With you, we will be going after the hero inside the city as well. We're done here. Let's capture the gates. Great. Another unit has been broken. Some of our units who fought on the wall are very tired now. But that is to be expected. And at this point, as soon as I'm capturing the gates, I feel like we could go forward. Let's have these javelins do some damage on these spears.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Ah, what bad timing. Okay, I think we'll bring everybody up, right? Almost. Yeah, I mean at this point there's only one unit, so we'll be running with everybody within the city here. Oh, there are 2 more units, I guess. Let's engage with this one first. You focus on his hero. Yep. And that's it. There we go. For today, the plan worked. I feel like so far so good. Do we need extra damage or do we want the replenishment rate and the growth? Let's get the growth. Let's see if we can also build a building. Colt has leveled up. Can we recruit a new hero at level 5? Yes. Good. Well, we're gonna stop it here for today. This is all the time that we have available. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we're bringing in our secondary army into the fight and we are going to push forward. Until next time, thank you very much for watching and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.